Cruising along to the music of Altitude Pleasure, right here on the big one, Luton Urban Radio. www.lurlive.com. Text 07908974543. Reaching out to the families, their friends, brothers and sisters, mommies and daddies, we love you. Good morning, good morning. It's that Saturday morning where we wake you up. Of course, you're having a cup of coffee. Maybe you're lying down in bed after a very busy week. Finding out how your weekend is all about. You know, what are you doing this weekend? Maybe you've woken up early, gone to the supermarket, fresh products before it gets busy. And I got to say, I got to drop this word today. Christmas is not far away, is it, eh? Well, just saying a very good morning to you, of course, right here from Luton Urban Radio. So, reflecting back on a week, reflecting back on how your week has been at work, school, uni, college. Maybe you're working from home. Just want to touch base and see how you're doing. How's your health? How's your wealth, as they say? Well, right here on Luton Urban Radio, it's always great finding out what's happening in our community. Loads of events happening, and we are inviting you to text or let us know. Share with us your forthcoming events. Maybe you've got a business or charity you'd like to promote or anything of that magnitude, all right? So, for example, you've got a forthcoming event and you want to share with our listeners this weekend or on this particular platform. So we invite you to email us right here, info@lurlive.com. When I heard management putting this thing together, of course, and as you know, we play a little jingle, and some of you are very familiar with it. Let me see if I can just take a listen to this and tell me what you think.
Luton Urban Radio, The Pulse.
We are the Pulse. We are the beating beat of Luton Urban Radio, broadcasting from Bedfordshire, United Kingdom, Luton, of course, globally on www.lurlive.com. So being the Pulse of the of Luton right here, it's just like your heart pumping, things happening, throwing information. We want to share with you. And great things that are happening within our community that some of us are not familiar, or perhaps we find out rather late. Oh, I didn't know. It's all about you going out there. Get out there. Put your information. So if you want to interact with us right here on Luton Urban Radio, a message you'd like to share with the community, perhaps to grow and advertise your business locally or regionally, this is your platform. You can email us right here on info@lurlive.com. You can text 07908 974 543. Follow us on our social medias, of course, www.lutonurbanradio, lurlive.com. We're on the Instagram, we're on the, actually, social media, Snapchat, Twitter. Just follow us. Tell your friend, tell your neighbors. I was at an event last night, and I've got to tell you about it after this. It was stupendous. It was wonderful. And I just wish more people would come to enjoy an evening of what I call grandiose, splendid. Everybody looked fantastic. Ladies looked to the T. Gentlemen, we tried. And it's all about you missing out. So this is your platform. Let us know what we can do as we work together right here on the broadcast, of course, Luton Urban Radio. A very good morning to you. 07908974543. Saturday morning, anything goes. From our part of the world, Southern African music, of course, this particular track, Lady Alma. Let it fall, as they say. I know, touch of drizzle, touch of rain outside. And some of us don't like the rain, do we? And some of you, I know you're booking holidays, getting ready to go away for Christmas, just getting ready, just give the sunshine, rejuvenated and come back. Some of us are still here, putting up with the rain, putting up with the cold. Never mind, Luton Urban Radio will bring some hot weather in your home, I think I've been told. Welcome to the show. Management, thank you very much. Of course, Mr. B, thank you, sir. Safe journey. Thank you for the breakfast show. Catch him next week, 8 until 10. What I love about South African music right here. We brought you Kwaito music. We brought you Pakanga music and Southern jazz. We're now bringing Amapiano. A bit of soulful sounds from that part of the world. Reaching out to the globe, www.lurlive.com, Luton Urban Radio.
And it seems to think I'm wrong. My mental is not there. But I know that I must be strong. Still I feel that I could break down and cry for many days. Try to deal with these problems
Pull up, they say, pull up. Going out to Nancy, logged in, of course, Milton Keynes, waking up. 07908974543. We'll be reading out some events happening locally right here. As I say, I went to I went to 2 events last night. One was a Soul Scene Filming Perspective here in the Hat Factory. A film of stupendous magnitude. Sinners. If you've seen that, let me know. Then afterwards, we took a couple of steps downstairs within the building. How beautiful is that? 2 events in one particular building. Boutique Soul was there doing their thing. I don't know how I managed to get up this morning. What a show, what a show. Thank you guys at Boutique Soul doing some great things last night. Beautiful place, beautiful venue.
Luton Urban Radio, The Pulse.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
At the moment because the back is all gone. I think it's the back. My knees. Last night was stupendous. Everybody dancing, just enjoying themselves. I see certain men with some certain moves. DJs were on point. And I gotta say, that's such a lovely venue. That was a lovely venue here at Factory. It was such a nice venue. The rain did not discard anybody. People turned up. Thank you very much. Watch out for the next event coming up. Boutique Soul, do listen to them on a Thursday evening, 9 o'clock GQ. And the crew, of course. Say good morning, nice to see Mr. Bob Baker there last night, Heritage Associates. Holding a step or two, Mr. Bob Baker, good morning to you, sir. Big up, of course, going out to ACCDF Lorna Markland. Dr. Trevor Adams, good morning to you. Veronica Eubanks, good morning to you. Chidi Omweno, 50 over 50s Black Men Forum, good morning, sir. Montel Nouvelle, of course, Attentive Social Enterprises. Sister Rose, good morning to you. Nice to know that these are people on the platform that support us, and you could be part of that as well.
I want it to rain on me. I need it to rain on me. You need to let it rain. You got to let it rain. Why don't you let it
a journey into sound.
The fattest, funkiest tunes in town.
Now, here comes the music.
Luton Urban Radio. LURlive.co.uk.
Just warming up at 6 minutes past the top hour at 10 o'clock. Taking this to the ad break, as they say. Saturday morning, right here, Lenny T. Catch us every Saturday morning. Once again, I'm by myself today. Gonna get to so much naughty things. I'll tell you, I don't know. Where's my coffee? Oh, there's a big sign here. No drinking in the studio, Lenny. Is it me? I can see the studio looking nice and some great work's happening here. Hey, what's going on there? Where's our poster gun? Where's the banner gun? Zero 07908974543. Good morning to you. Good morning to you as well.
This world of mine. This world of mine. This world of mine. If this world were mine. This world of mine. If this world were mine, I'd give you anything. This world of mine, I would place at your feet all that I own. You've been so good to me. If this world were mine, if this world were mine.
Once again, getting out to my producer, Jenny. Very good morning, producer Jenny. Good morning to you and your family. Yeah.
I'd give you the flowers, the birds and the bees.
Thank you for the tireless work you do with the community right here on Luton Urban Radio.
If this world were mine,
Big shout going out to Trevor logged in. Of course, he says, Lenny, I'm on. He says, okay, lovely.
I'd give you anything. I'd give you the flowers, the birds and the bees. Oh, with your love inside me, that would be all I need. I'd give you anything.
Definitely, if this world was mine, I'd give you everything. Had a conversation, Lenny said, if you won the lottery, what would you do with it? I'll put the rest in the bank, get a bit of interest, the rest I'll take out, I'll share with the world. Even to my enemies. Unlike my grandmother, who we used to send her goods from here, clothing and all that, sadly passed away. And upon the funeral, we realized, what's going on? Grandma never wore these things. She wanted to be buried with her clothes. What do you make of that?
Friday 30th of January to Sunday 1st of Feb 2026. It's a weekend to relax, indulge and be entertained in the spectacular grounds at the Welcome Hotel in Warwickshire. Opulent rooms, pamper yourself, receive discounts on spa treatments. Salsa and line dancing with Sharky DJ. Saturday night African themed dinner and dance and games hosted by Eddie Nesta. The after party with DJ Countryman, Miss L Vibes, Carl Bassett and Martin Winter. Plus much more. All for just £299 per person. Based on 2 people sharing. Includes bed and breakfast and the popular Saturday night dinner and dance. Book now to avoid missing out. Call 07985 118 123. That's 07985 118 123. For info and payment plans. The spa weekend, the getaway. Go on, treat yourself.
I say Philly people business. Yeah. Admiral Tibet, this otherwise known as Mr. Reality. Right, you know me a big up LUR live. Boom. What me say? LUR live.
It's only you for me.
The Volunteers present their win.
Wayo, 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 wayo.
Plus lots of additional entertainment during your stay. Music by DJ Colonel and S. Campbell, DJ Christos and Polito Don and Touch T. Wristbands £250 with a non-refundable deposit of £50 due by 31st of July. Balance by 14th of November. More details and bookings, contact D 07958 062 629. That's 07958 062 629. The Volunteers, aiming to provide great vibes for great people.
I've looked after my kids since they were born. Now they've got kids, I still want to look after them. I don't want them struggling to make decisions about my money or my health if I can't. So we made a lasting power of attorney. Now, if I can't speak for myself, they'll speak for me. It's a weight off for all of us, isn't it?
Yes, Mum. Lasting power of attorney. Search your voice, your decision.
This is Lifford Shillingford. And I'm reminding you to tune into the DJ Collective Show each and every Friday between the hours of 10 and 12 p.m. on Luton Urban Radio. Your hosts Easy C and Dingo will be playing some new jazz, broken beat, hip-hop, R&B and rare grooving and much more in the Everything Urban Hour. And then from 11 p.m. to 12 p.m. they switch things up in the Soulful House Experience Hour, keeping it soulful and jazzy.
Luton Urban Radio.
Indeed, welcome back. I've got to say thank you very much for your messages coming through on a Saturday morning right here. Welcome to Luton Urban Radio. Of course, Lenny T on a Saturday morning. A little bit down, but you know what? I'm going to pick myself up a little bit of opera music and so on. And I want to say thank you very much for those joining us on our social media right here as well. It's a little bit slow, but we're getting there. Grand Rising going out to the big fellows. Of course, you catch them every Sunday evening, 6 to 8. Andy D and Producer B. Now, I'm going to say something with these fellows, right? Because they're 7 foot tall and all that. And I know I used to be 6 foot back in the days. So whenever they finish a show on a Sunday evening, if you can see live, they drop the mic down to here. So I said, brothers, what you doing, man? And the other one puts a little pedestal for me to step on. I said, okay, I hear you. I do love these guys. So they're on a Sunday evening, 6 to 8. And here's a question again. Are you conscious of your height or your weight? And if so, what is it that you're doing about it? There was once upon a time, right? Lenny T's life experience was very conscious of his height. But now you sort of look through your generation and I see my dad was it average 5'8"? Good, great man. My mom as well. Then I see my grandfather, 6'2". Then I see my great-grandfather. These are all Zulu people, Zulu warriors. You know what I mean? We got statues, we got pictures of them. Quite tall men. Now what happened to me? What happened to me? Then I go to my family. Got myself, the eldest Lenny T, Leonard, and my sister Lynette, and my brother Lloyd. Now these two other siblings, they're 6 tall. So Lenny's the eldest, and I'm thinking, what happened here? So the daughters, blessed with a family, girls grow up and said, I'm watching this, they're tall. I'm thinking, so is it true every generation skips? So yeah. So are you conscious of your height? But once again, tomorrow evening, you'll be joining us right here, Luton Urban Radio, with the 6 to 8 crew, Andy D and Producer B. Now, I've got something for them. Once again, they always drop the mic all the way down here. And I'm watching them clearly. Hey, guys. Hey, fellas, what's happening? Keep it locked right in Luton Urban Radio, Super Saturday morning, right here, Lenny T, 07908 974 543. Hey.
Wayo, 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 wayo. Yeah, a perfect girl out to find. What a thing that you're the one. You make me feel like a champion. More like a stallion. Cause when you ride for miles and no complain. When you put it on, me
your knees. Hey, jam it for me, girl. Can I get a piece? Bend over, please. Come now, girl. Hand on your knees. Come jam it for me, jam it. So what we doing? What we doing? Are we whining? What we doing? Are you pushing it back? What we doing? Don't keep me waiting, nah, girl. What we doing? What we doing? Are we whining? What we doing? Are you pushing it back? What we doing? And what we doing, girl? Say, don't hesitate like you're nervous. You is a heavyweight like a gymnast. To validate, no need to say a word. Show them when you walk your waist. No debate, you done win this. Number one candidate, you're on the hit list. No time to waste. I give you 10 out of 10, so come let me show them that you is the sweetest girl in at this party.
Well, of course, if you're having your breakfast this morning, this is a rhythm called Pineapple Rhythm.
Hey, so can I get a piece?
And I notice, Frankie joining in, he says, Lenny, I'm on my breakfast pod right now.
Hey,
what's for breakfast this morning, young man?
For me, girl, can I get a piece?
Can I get a piece of that, son? Can I get a piece of that? It's 07908 974 543. If you want to listen to more Caribbean connection, Caribbean music and all that, log on tonight, Saturday evening, 8 until 10, DJ Dolphin. I was a Goldfinger. DJ Dolphin tonight, 8 to 10, Caribbean connection. We'll give you a full rundown of what's happening over the weekend right here.
Luton.
Whoa.
Luton Urban Radio. The Pulse.
This is just a carnival meeting. Tell your boyfriend you're not cheating. If you're by yourself, I'm going to wine.
Saturday morning.
Whatever I find. You can't be on the road and you're looking so good. Then you make me take a wine like, where's your man? He in the band. If you leave him home, then he'll be jam. Girl, it's just a carnival meeting. You not cheating. So girl, jiggle it up. I jiggle up, bubble it up, I bubble up on the jump, girl. Take it, and play a mask, girl. Take it, I take a sip from your glass, girl. Jiggle it up, I jiggle up, bubble it up, I bubble up by the jump, girl.
Lyrically nice, I tell you, on a Saturday morning right here. 20 minutes top hour at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, should I say. Shortly, we'll be speaking to Pastor Vincent Cox. We spoke to him over on Thursday, of course, telling us great things the church is doing. Hurricane Melissa. Finding out all good things happening right here in United Kingdom, of course, Bedfordshire, Luton.
I'm going to keep whatever I find. You can't be on the road and you're looking so good. Can you make me take a wine like, where's your man?
I gotta say, the ladies looked so fantastic last night. And some of the fellows look good. It's always good to pay a compliment. You know what I mean? I ain't got a problem with that. I think men like GQ has to be in his own. He's got to be in his own area. You know why does he have to look so sharp, mate? Because I've gone shopping. I thought, you know what, Lenny, you're gonna walk in there, feel good. The man just outstepped me again. I guess with a name like GQ, gentleman, cool. He looks good. He's got to look good, ain't ya? And ladies, is it good for your man to look good as well when he goes out? Hey, why not? Why not? I love when people make an effort to look good when they go out.
To look much further.
Pineapple Rhythm going out to you and to you on a Saturday morning right here, Luton Urban Radio.
My kind of girl, my kind of girl.
You hear?
Love soca, love bacchanal. Jump on a plane, touch any carnival. When it comes to play, she don't play at all. My kind of girl, my kind of girl. Love soca, love bacchanal. Jump on a plane, touch any carnival. When it comes to play, she don't play at all. I don't need no Tinder. My type of woman inside ya. Yeah. Up front and center, or to the side with she friends in the corner. Yep, she meet my criteria. Jump and wave, wine posterior. Misbehave, rock and come in. My type of woman in the place I see. My kind of girl, my kind of girl. Love soca, love bacchanal. Jump on a plane, touch any carnival. When it comes to play, she don't play at all. My kind of girl, my kind of girl. Love soca.
Once again, we can rejoice in music, we can rejoice in conversation, but there's always something we need to always bring to the platform. Clarity, and of course, words of wisdom. And it's great, looking at social politics, everything happening around, family, fours, and so on. And what we love right here on Luton Urban Radio is making sure we bring distinction in our shows and our programs. Joining us this very morning, Pastor Vincent Cox. Many of you familiar, we spoke to him on a Thursday evening, contributing to the show. Good morning, Pastor, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Lenny. Thank you for having me again.
Well, it's a pleasure having you, sir. And I've got to say, please forgive me. It was noted, Lenny, he has a very rounded voice, this man. And this is what we want today. People that can speak with clarity, people that can speak with confidence, humor as well, but put us in perspective of all the sorrowful things happening, but give us an abundance of faith, hope, and, be resilient in what we do. How is your weekend lined up today?
Yeah, it's going well. I've been quite busy. It's busy, but we've been supporting members in different areas. One had to ring me last night who wasn't well, and so my wife and I were on the phone with them late in the evening praying and offering support. It's always on the go, but it's a great opportunity, really.
People will ask a question when one does some kind of work or chores involved in ministry, involved in any business. Do you enjoy your pastoralship right here in the United Kingdom rather than Bedfordshire County, or do you enjoy the job that you do?
No, I absolutely love the call that God has put in my life. Strangely enough, Lenny, last Sunday, in part of my sermon, I was telling our members and those who attended that, we've been in Luton 10 years now, but prior to that, we had no thoughts of ever leaving where we used to live. But we were called to Luton, and we love Luton. We love the people of Luton. We love the town. I'm always doing my best to promote the town because I think it's a great place to live.
It is. In the past, it's had one or two negative things until one resides or one. I'm a Londoner, so I've now moved in Luton 22 years now, and there's a great difference. There is an abundance of a community here. There's an abundance of help. There's an abundance of great things happening. But my only problem, Pastor, please forgive me, is I tend to find we're very, very slow in reacting or supporting certain causes, maybe coming back to church, or maybe, supporting businesses or supporting people to grow up, grow and spread the word, or grow and spread your business issues. Why is that? That's my view, personally.
So I just need to check that I understand what you're saying. So just say that last bit again for me.
We find it difficult to support certain events. Maybe the church, maybe I support certain businesses, very slow in reacting. And I'm thinking, well, we've got an abundance of great people here, but why is it our community, maybe there are those who do that, but it's slow in numbers supporting any event.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So from my perspective and what I did, when we came 10 years ago, I really believed that God wanted us to people in our church particularly to start businesses, and we encouraged people to start businesses. We encouraged people to support those businesses, and on a personal level, I try to do as much of my shopping as possible in Luton, particularly amongst our business owners. I think it's really important to get the economy going and circulate the money within that economy. I also tell people that when people start businesses, don't go to them and ask them for a discount. Help them on their way. Pay the full amount to help them build their business, and help them to become employers. Because when you become an employer, you have more clout, you're able to do more for the community and build the community. So I think my answer to you is that more of us need to be like you are right now, encouraging individuals to go and support the businesses, because that's the only way we're going to thrive. It's the only way we're going to flourish, is if we build community within our businesses.
I recall last week we had the pleasure of having Councillor Jackie Bennett on the show, and she was talking about her as a councillor right here in Luton. She said, Lenny, I don't need to go to London anymore. I don't recall. She said, my shopping is done locally. I've got everything I need here. So it's all about encouraging, as you say, the businesses grow together as a people. That's still great to hear. And I'm feeling a little bit, what should I say, optimistic that these things will happen. And sooner or later, we can be very proud supporting all the local entities around.
Well, can I add to what Councillor Burnett said? Because I really value our Councillor Burnett. I think she's a real asset to our community. But I want to just add to that. My own mother will sometimes travel from Harrow to come to Luton to shop. But if I may, I don't know if we're allowed to do this on radio, but she loves Riley's in the mall. So she will come up and she will shop there. And the last 2 or 3 occasions that I've been to Riley's, I've seen people from Hitchin, I've seen people from St Albans come into Riley's. So I think there is a building of the community that's going on even right now.
I'm happy to hear that. We're blessed with the families, and the youngest one was born in Luton. She said, but Dad, what was I born in Luton? The other was born in London, grew up in London. I said, Luton's a good place. So I know she's listening now, right? Like Kaya, she's listening. I keep telling her, studied, you went uni and all that. She's done great. I said, Luton is a beautiful place. It's just don't listen to anything. There's some great things happening here, and it's your generation to support, work, and encourage one another. Talk good about Luton. Absolutely. So before we move on, so I want to say a very good morning to your lady wife. How's she doing?
She's doing very well. She was here a moment ago. I don't know where she is, but I can call her back in a second.
It will be, because I know she does some wonderful ministries.
In fact, here she is. She's come. Lenny saying hello to you.
Hello, Lenny. How are you doing?
Very good morning, ma'am. How are you this morning?
I'm very, very well. Good to speak with you, and thank you for the opportunity, and have a great rest of the day. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. For those wondering, I am speaking to Mrs. Donna Cox. Donna Cox, very good morning. I've got to get that right. Thank you for supporting us here and all the great works that you're doing. Before you rush away, it's a Saturday morning. Tell us about the great things, Donna, that you are doing, working in the church, working with the community, if you can.
So one of the things that we have been doing for the last 3 or so years is our Health and Wellbeing Day, where we have different members of the community come in and presenting. So we had last year somebody coming and presenting from the dementia, from the Alzheimer's Society. We've also had a GP consultant lead that comes and presents on diabetes. And we also, as a plug to the event, give away 10 gift bags at the start of the event for those that get there, the first 10 people that get there. It has really been growing in numbers.
Beautiful.
And Lenny, you have an open invitation to the one that's taking place next year, March. We'd love to see you there. Hopefully you'll be one of the first 10 and you can get your gift bag as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Donna, for sharing that moment. Continue the great work, and God bless you. Have a good weekend. Good weekend.
You see what I mean from Thursday? Beside every great man, there's a great woman.
I was going to say that, because when I went home, I was lambasted with the family. Dad, how can you say that? Beside any great man, there's a great woman. So beside any great woman, there's a great man. Thank you, Pastor Cox. We laugh, we share things of this, but yet we're very weary and aware of things happening globally. And I'm going to put you a question here, because obviously, as a pastor, sometimes you're expected to answer or know all, as they say, bringing back memories back in the church. Those listening right now, going through situations, disheartening, issues within the family, work, and so on. I'm asking this question now: is there a sense of hope or something that we can cling to? I'm talking about, that Christianity, that sense that our forefathers had. That cling, the Windrush generation that came here to a foreign land from the Africans, from the Asia. They came here to build families. So today, is there a sense of hope for those who are going through disparages or issues around, especially work, home, relationship as such?
Well, absolutely. And it lies in the Word of God. We are a church. Every Sunday that I am able to stand in front of our congregation, I say we are word-based, Holy Spirit-led, where people matter and grow together. And that's the ethos of our church. So we're rooted and grounded in the Word of God. The Word of God is never changing. God is never changing. And because he's never changing, we can root our hope in him. And because he is truth, truth is the same wherever you find it, wherever you go in the world, truth is the same. And so our hope lies in the truth of God. And the truth of God works in our lives right now. The truth of God. So, for example, I mentioned to you about the love, sex, and marriage, and we root our seminars in the truth of God. And so one of the things that the truth of God tells us is that as a man, I should love my wife as Christ loved the church. Now, Christ sacrificed himself for the church. He knelt at the feet of his disciples and he washed their feet. And the response to that is that a wife will submit to her husband. So when you, as a man, when you love your wife as Christ loves the church, then the woman you get back, this is what I always say, the woman you get back, you can't even contain her because of the love that she demonstrates to you. And when you have that type of household, it's a stable environment for your children because your children see daddy loving mummy, mummy loving daddy. It provides a good balance for them. When we apply the discipline of scripture to our children, they grow up as balanced human beings, balanced adults. And so it contributes to a more balanced society. I think the challenge we have is, and I mentioned this on Thursday, we've moved away from God. We've decided that we can do things ourselves. And as a result, we're seeing the bedlam and the chaos that is in the world right now. People just doing whatever they want to do.
Would that be the same balance going down to a single parent raising kids, regardless of what's happened in the past between them and their partners? But you've got single parents and doing great things, and some of the children are growing up to be pillars in our society, in our work.
Yeah. Well, they're particularly single mothers. I know there are some single fathers, but particularly single mothers having to work within the secular world, be a mum, sometimes trying to be a dad, which is another argument altogether for another day. But they are doing a sterling work. But scripturally, it should never have come to that. Scripturally, there should have been a father there playing a role, being responsible, being caring, being diligent about loving his wife and demonstrating to his son and his daughter what it is to be godly. And that's where we have become deficient. We have allowed men to move away from their responsibilities. And we really need men to take up the responsibility to look after their wives, to marry the women, number one, marry the women, and to look after their children and bring up a more balanced society.
It's a conversation. We're going to have a text message says, Lenny, thank you for the clarity. No, that's the word. Thank you for the clarity. The pastor speaks positive. It's the responsibility of these men to also be around in supporting their families, their children. We shall have that conversation in shows to come. 07908974543. What are your views? What are your thoughts? Let us know. Now, Pastor, with all these things happening around the church, work, kids at school, university, such, we still need some physical balance, places to go. And I noticed there's a skate jam happening on the 21st of November. Right here at 360, Venue 360. Tell us a little bit more about this.
Okay, so if I can give you a little bit of history. Back in 2017, one of our members, a gentleman called Raymond, we didn't really know it at the time, but he was an avid skater. And he suggested to me that we put on a roller skating event, and he had a friend who would help him. And we did so. We put it on at Butteridge High School, and it was very successful. But a lot of the more professional skaters complained about the surface of the hall and said that they wouldn't really want to return to that venue. And it took a long time for us to really find somewhere that would meet all the needs that we had. And last year, May, June, we talked again, and he reached out to the company that we hired the skates from, and they told us that they were winding down their business and they were going to be selling off their skates.
Oh.
And they said to us, if you wish, we can sell them to you at half price.
Oh, good.
And so we went back to our church and we said to our church, look, this is an opportunity for us to contribute to our community. We can actually own our own skates. We can put on skate events. We can align ourselves with Luton Council's vision of having a more healthy society. And the church membership agreed, and we purchased 160 pairs of skates with all the accessories. And last August 2024, we put on our first event at Venue 360, who have been very accommodating and very supportive. And for most of the months, I think there's been possibly 3 months we haven't been able to put it on because of clashes in dates.
Yeah.
But for most months, we've been able to put on roller skating for the community at Venue 360, 7 till 10 each time that we put it on, 7 in the evening till 10 at night.
What has been the response from the community? Has it been supportive? And what sort of skaters are you looking for, professional or none? Or somebody, what sort of people are you inviting?
Right. So the response has been wonderful. In fact, we've had skaters not just from Luton and Dunstable. We've had skaters from London. We've had skaters from Milton Keynes. And the furthest that I recall is a young lady who travelled from Birmingham to come and roller skate. The additional response has been, can you put this on every week? And, we would need our own venue. Indeed. Because it's a lot of work. We have to transport the skates from where we store them. So we have to hire a van. We have to transport the skates. It takes at least 5 men to lift the containers, the storage containers. Then we have to set up, which takes us about an hour. We've got a gospel DJ who comes and he plays gospel music.
Beautiful.
And so it takes a lot of work. So as it stands, we can't put it on every week. If we had our own venue, then we would look at that. Mm-hmm. What type of skaters are we looking for? Any and everybody. Okay. So I think each time we have put it on, we've had people who have never skated. And the same gentleman, Raymond, he helps people to learn to skate. He's very, very good at doing it.
Beautiful.
So the full range, from those who've never skated to those who are very, very good at skating. And it's just wonderful to see the full range in action.
So Friday, the 21st of November, 2025, Venue 360, Gypsy Lane, Luton. The event will be taking place starting from 7 until 10. And the overall picture is we're hoping to bring the community together to enjoy, I see a huge fellowship, music, interact with each other, and enjoy the fun of meeting different people and talking, isn't it?
Absolutely. It really does serve all of those purposes. You see people making new friendships. You see the networking that goes on. We see people bringing their families out. It's wonderful. In fact, sometimes we see mums and dads bringing their children out, and you see the whole family holding hands, skating around together. And then you've got people who are really good. They're skating on one foot. They're going down into a crouch, and you're looking like, how in the world are they doing that?
Yeah.
It's just wonderful to see.
It's a wonderful thing indeed. Now, I'm going to take a little break, and there's 1 or 2 questions being posed here to ask you. Can you bear with us just after the ad break? We'll come back to you, sir, and just to find out more and conclude this particular conversation.
Okay.
It's a pleasure, sir. Thank you.
All right, bless you.
Get ready to wine! Get ready to wine!
London, get ready as Soca Overload presents the Bayesian Independence Fest Dinner and Comedy Special. Plus featuring live in concert the Queen of Soca, Alison Hines. The Queen of Soca, Alison Hines, with support by Terra Dan, Vibes King, plus top DJs on that night. Taking place Saturday the 29th of November 2025 at the Wembley Banqueting Hall, Oakington Manor Drive, Wembley, HA9 6NF. Get your tickets now. Early bird tickets priced at £25. Second release £30.
£20. Standard £35. Last minute £40. Dinner and event £60 and £70. Tickets are available from socaoverload.com and myeventtickets.co.uk. Or call 07944 693 491.
This is the Queen, Alison Hines, and yes, London, I am coming. I am excited. I cannot wait to be there to help Barbados celebrate our 59th independence. Oogie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
Spring Blue Dementia Cafe, where every cup of tea comes with a smile and a sense of belonging. Whether you're living with dementia, over 70, or caring for someone who is, or just want to connect with others in a supportive space, you're welcome here. Join us every other Saturday morning from 11 o'clock to 1:30 at the Spring Blue Dementia Cafe, Beach Hill Methodist Church, Luton. Enjoy light refreshments, friendly faces, music, arts and crafts, dominoes, knitting, and a warm, relaxed atmosphere. Spring Blue Dementia Cafe, where community, compassion, and connection never fades.
Pay attention, Luton. Are you passionate about making a difference? Join us in the fight against youth violence with Street Fathers Luton. Our initiative focuses on outreach in known hotspots in the community, aiming to avert incidents and mediate tensions before they escalate. We're looking for street fathers and mothers who can volunteer in various ways, whether it's street patrols, administration, or helping to provide employment opportunities for our youth. Together, we can create a safer community. But we need you. Get involved and represent your community. Become a street father. Follow us on Facebook at Street Fathers Luton or streetfathersluton.com.
It's hard living in these villainous times. When I look around, all I see is killing and crime. See, my people gotta move on. See, we gotta stay strong. See, we gotta hold on. It's hard living in these villainous times. When I look around, all I see is killing and crime. See, my people gotta move on. See, we gotta stay strong.
Get ready for the vibes with myself, DJ Luxy, every Saturday afternoon from 2 till 4 on Luton Urban Radio. I'll bring you the smoothest neo-soul and the funkiest old school anthems for the first hour. Then for the second, I'll play the most uplifting house and garage tracks to keep you moving. Whether you're just chilling, driving, or getting ready to dance, I've got the soundtrack for your soul. So tune in to the Luxy sessions and let the music lift you.
Trident Vibes Collective presents the Barbados Independent Sneakers Ball Boat Ride. Saturday, November 29th on board the MV Dutchmaster from 6:30 p.m. to 11. Boarding from Terra Millennium Pier. Get your early bird tickets now at £25 or pay 30 after. DJ Paulie, AON Dynasty, DJ Beiji, and Lex Lion. Rock the boat.
When I know go be, opposite get licked down.
The Barbados Independent Sneakers Ball Boat Ride. Saturday, November 29th on board the MV Dutchmaster. Powered by Trident Vibes Collective.
Luton Urban Radio.
Yes, indeed. Saturday morning. Welcome back. Welcome back. I won't keep the pastor much longer. He's got certain duties to carry forward. I want to say thank you very much for the listeners who've now sent a message. Lenny, you did not introduce the lady properly, the pastor's wife. Well, let me tell you. We're currently talking to Pastor Vincent Cox, who is the senior pastor of the New Testament Church of God in the heart of South Ward of Luton, right? His wonderful wife, we had the pleasure of talking to earlier on, was, of course, Donna, who is the Women's Discipleship Ministry Director and the Music of a Workshop Team Coordinator. So there you are. Thank you very much. Text message. We've still got Pastor Cox on the phone. Good morning, sir. I won't keep you much longer. So look, here's a question. This event, the roller skate jam. Question is, does the pastor know how to skate?
No.
Because I'll be there looking, because with social media, you see, I'm going to be there, and if I see the pastor take a leak, a little drop, I'm going to want, oh my goodness, what's going on here? So do you skate at all, sir?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
It's quite funny because some people come and they say, Pastor, why are you not skating? And I said, you know how tired I am? Because I pick up the minibus
Yes.
around 2 in the afternoon. I go and then we collect all the skates. We
Okay,
unload.
that's a good excuse, sir. That's a good excuse.
Yeah, that's what I'm giving. That's what I'm giving.
Would you try endeavor one day?
Oh,
Just
I
take a
will
quick
be.
step.
I have promised people that I will be trying.
Indeed.
Yeah.
The
But it's
question
gonna
of
happen.
thank you for holding much longer. The question was, can you ask the pastor, basically how we can find out more about the church and the things that the church is doing, and also how we can come and get tickets for this coming event, which is taking place Friday, the 21st of November.
Okay, so if I start with your last question first, the event is on our Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and you will find us at ntcg_Luton, and that's for TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, ntcg_Luton. And I can tell you that if you bring your own skates, it's £10. And if you need to hire skates from us, it's £12. And you can also get your tickets on Eventbrite. So when you go on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, there's a QR code and there's a link to Eventbrite. Or if you have an Eventbrite account, you can find us on there.
Oh, beautiful, sir. I will read that information later on. So just a date for the diary, Friday, the 21st of November, 2025. Roller skate jam taking place at location, venue 360, 20 Gypsy Lane, Luton, LU1 3JH. For more information, you can log on to Eventbrite and you'll be able to obtain the tickets there. Lastly, or let's say finally, as we speak, we wake up in the morning, conversations in the homes, families. Some of them may be difficult. I recall my early days growing up as a young man. Weekend was wonderful because the family was together. We have meals together on a Sunday. And then suddenly the world decided, no, you can go shopping on a Sunday. My parents went to church on a Sabbath, which is a Saturday, every Saturday. So I couldn't do anything on a Saturday until after the sunset, you know? So Sunday was a family gathering. We sat there and boom. And then suddenly, Dad, Mum, excuse me, I'm going shopping. So those family gatherings just completely started withering. Families did not get together or talk or catch up or what's happened during the week. There may be families practicing now. From the church perspective, we talk about Christianity, we talk about home environment, a good discipline of guidance and certain morals. What would be a message to those in certain homes who maybe are not having that balance thing of family discussion, catching up, put the mobile phone away, we're talking, you know what I mean? What would be your message, sir, to certain homes or families?
Well, first of all, I just have to commend your parents for the stance that they took. And it's a stance that we take now. Our sons are in their early 20s. And when we have Sunday dinner, we all sit around the table and we talk. But additionally to that, we talk all throughout the week. And I remember when our eldest son, when we were planning his baby dedication, and there was a lady, unfortunately she passed away a couple of months ago, but I remember her talking to me, and she said, she used to call me Brother Vin, and she said, Brother Vin, don't just keep buying your children toys and presents. She said, spend time with them. And she said, they will forget the toys, but they will always remember the time you spent with them. And it's a message that I've lived by. It's a message that I perpetuate now. I tell parents, wherever I can, spend time talking with your children. You must be the person that your child comes to in every given situation.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's so vitally important, and particularly dads. Dads must get involved in their children's lives. And one of the things we say when we do the Love, Sex and Marriage is when a father is involved in his child's life, his daughter will see the type of man that she should allow in her life. And his son will see how he should treat a young woman.
I want to be part of that conversation because we've got lots of friends. We talk that kind of language. And once one mate said, Lenny, my disappointment, my behavior in this relationship of mine was in the early days, it was devastating. But my daughter said to me, Dad, when I get married, I want to get married to men like yourself. He said, I had to go away and cry because she had witnessed issues or things.
Yeah.
But I'm working hard. And these are moments where we talk about community cohesion, talking about listening to you. People may not understand that we must now begin to build our families, our community, work together, share things. As you say, she'll call you, the lady who's silent pastor, call you Brother Vin. You may not be part of my family, but my children have to address you with respect, Uncle Vin, Sister Donna. And that's what we're trying to bring here, especially on my shows on Luton Urban Radio, family cohesion, understanding, respectful, regardless of how it started and where you are. Am I wrong in doing that? Are we wrong as a community trying to build together?
No, it's imperative. That's what community is about, building together. And I tell the younger people now that when I was growing up in church, all the adults were my parents. Because if a brother or sister who was older than you, but they weren't your parent, told you to sit down, you didn't say, "You're not my father, you can't tell me what to do." You just did it, because if that kind of attitude got back to your parents, you were in trouble.
Absolutely.
And we need to look out for each other's children. And that's one of the things I do, particularly with our young people. The young people in our church know that they can come to me. They'll walk up to me at church and they'll talk to me. There's one young lady that we have a really special relationship, because she keeps telling me, I was the first child you dedicated in Luton. Wow. And she will come and she will have the most mature conversations about her time at school and so on. And her father is not in her life, and I'm not playing the role of a father, but I am equally a figure in her life who will just stand and ask her questions. How was your week? What did you do? Why did you do that? And it's just wonderful interaction, and she just goes away happy.
I'm very happy to hear that, sir. And I think this moment is significant for those listening with family and friends. And these are programs we're going to be talking, debating in conjunction with yourselves in shows to come, the importance of our community. We used to hear the words, the community cohesion. And it was there once upon a time. I recall that. As I say, from the Africans with extended West Caribbean families, they immediately became my uncles, my aunties, and all that. Yeah, and it was a beautiful thing. If we can bring to a conclusion, sir, the idea of the importance of church, the idea of those souls who may be lost, and what your church and the work that you're doing, and how people can perhaps come and find out more from your church as well.
Okay, yeah, well, it is really important for, the scripture says, for brethren to come together in unity. So there are people who say, "Oh, I don't need to go to church to serve God." Well, actually, God says you should go to church and bring community and come together and worship me. So yes, you can worship in your home, but there's value, there's strength, there is community, there is hope in coming together, in sharing testimony. And one of the wonderful things about sharing testimony is that sometimes you think you're the only one going through something. And then you hear someone's testimony and you realize, oh, not only am I not alone, but there is a way to deal with the situation that I'm facing. The Bible tells us that we are human beings created in the image of God. And he's a magnificent God who loves us. He's the one who loved us first. And he made us with a plan and with a purpose. And when we're not fulfilling that plan and purpose, we feel lost. We are aimless. We're trying everything to try and bring some kind of contentment to our lives. But our lives can only find contentment in the purpose that Jesus Christ has for us. And we will find that in his word. We will find that in the body of believers. And we will find that in community of worship. So we invite people to join us at the New Testament Church of God in Newtown Street. We meet on a Sunday at 1 p.m. And it's a loving fellowship, and it's a growing fellowship.
Thank you.
And I give God thanks for for what he's doing.
As we're looking towards the weekend and the week for others is begun, and reflecting on the week going past, what would be your final messages for those, especially homes, those who are listening, to give them that confidence in their daily duties, daily tasks, family, raising kids, and so on? What would be your message to those finally, Pastor, if you could share that with us?
My final message would be, let's return to God. Let's go back to biblical principles. let's pray. Let's seek his face. There's a scripture in Chronicles that said, if my people who are called by my face will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will restore their land. I will heal their land. And so there's an opportunity for us, as long as there's breath in our bodies, to turn back to God, to look to him as our source and our resource, to follow his leading, to follow his direction, and to bring our lives in line with his plan and his purpose. So that would really be my word. Let's come back to worshiping God.
We're worshiping that this morning. Thank you for those moments. But of course, looking forward on Friday, the 21st of November, 2025, Roller Skate Jam. This event, of course, in conjunction with NTCG in Luton, of course, taking place from 7 until 10. Just give us, just sell me this event, sir, because I'm now going to go and get my skate boots ready. I've got my knee pads as well. In the event, one should buckle up and is there any sort of first aiders or anything like that around, just in case there's a breakdowns?
Yeah, we've got marshals, we've got first aiders.
All right.
We've got people looking on, ready to laugh. No, we've got we've got it all. We've got the protective gear as well, and it would be good for me to say that Luton Active, Be Active have got involved with us as well.
Beautiful.
And we're really grateful to them. They provided some funds for us to get some protective gear. So it's just a wonderful thing. And there's a couple who came. The gentleman said he hadn't skated for 20 years. And after 10 minutes, you could see the sweat on his forehead.
Wow.
And
good workout,
he said, this is a good workout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I need some of that. I need some of that as well. Well, I've got to say, Pastor, thank you again. Your charismatic, your humor, and bringing us the principles of what we should be as a family. And I, for one, I want to continue that in my family. Sometimes, we try and lead, and it doesn't. But these are important things for this next generation. These young people knowing that principles and examples have been set, and there's no excuse really for them not picking the button and excelling in life. Thank you very much for your wife and your support and the great work ministry in the church and sharing with us this morning on Luton Urban Radio.
Well, Lenny, thank you once again for the opportunity. And it's come to me 2 or 3 times to say to you, you make being interviewed a joy and you make it easy. So thank you so very much.
Well, it's a pleasure having you, sir. I want to thank management for making it possible. And we'll continue doing the great work and good health for you and a wonderful weekend, sir.
Thank you so much. And the same to you. God bless you.
Pastor Cox right here, of course, sharing with us on Luton Urban Radio. Saturday morning right here on Luton Urban Radio with myself, Lenny T. Welcome and a very good morning to you.
Luton Urban Radio, The Pulse.
Your black is beautiful. I want you to know nobody can take what God has given to you and tell you that it's wrong, 'cause that ain't true. You're beautiful. Dark and lovely, baby. Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Kissed by the sun, adored by earth. Baby, don't you know how much you're worth? More than fine diamonds and ruby shine. Priceless jewel, you blow my mind. Cocoa color with the shea butter, like no other. Sister, mother, daughter, natural wonder. Makes me wonder, why'd you ever wanna change a thing? 'Cause you know you got everything. You know we got everything. Your black is beautiful.
Reaching out to you wherever you are this morning, weekend right here.
Nobody can.
Luton Urban Radio, Lenny T saying good morning to you and to you and to you.
That ain't true. You're beautiful, dark and lovely, baby. Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Hey man, you're born from kings, strength of nations, royalty runs through your veins. Please hear what I'm saying. Brother, father, teacher, leader, don't you know how much we need you. Can't stay silent, there's too much violence. Mama's crying when daddy's gone, there's consequences. Love your brother like you love yourself. Or don't you even like yourself? Well, first you gotta tell yourself you're black is beautiful. It's beautiful. I want you to know nobody can take what God has given to you and tell you that it's wrong, cause that ain't true.
Beautiful track right here. And I got to tell you, this particular track, artist called Myron, introduced to me by the great, incredible big man himself, Richie Chocolate. And I got to say, good morning, Richie. Good morning, Trevor. Great things, soul scene film in perspective last night. Oh, what a film, Sinners.
I want you to know nobody can take what God has given to you and tell you that it's wrong, cause that ain't true. You're beautiful, you're beautiful. Any color that you come, baby, black is beautiful. Your black is beautiful. Hold your head up, raise it right up to the sky. Show the world.
Hello. Yes, indeed. Saturday morning right here. I've got to tell you, last couple of weeks or so, we've been talking and bringing praise or letting you know what's happening in our community. We had the pleasure, of course, in the studio right here, having two fine young men who are actually doing great things within the community. I've got to say good morning going out to Richie Chocolate and Trevor. Good morning to you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. And if you want to find out what they're doing, they've set up this wonderful, it's a beautiful thing. Soul Scene. Soul Scene is film in perspective, where we'll showcase films every month, every other month, black movies. All right, and inviting, yes, you come along for a night out on a Friday evening. Come in and network together, watch and enjoy a movie. And it's all about building community. There are times you could be watching these movies at home on your own, but it's great to come together. And I've got to tell you, this concept works. So if you've had a busy day during the week, college, school, uni, whatever, maybe you've got a couple of friends, log on to film, of course, Soul Scene, film in perspective. All right, they will showing you different type of films during a monthly sequence, and they'll be telling you of forthcoming events. Well, so last night, right here, we went over to the Hat Factory in Luton, and it was a wonderful. I know it was pouring with rain. I must have stood outside my house for about God knows. Shall I not? What brolly should I take? Shall I small brolly? Because it was with rain. It was coming down heavy. But you don't feel this thing. Listen, you got to go out and meet people and enjoy. So we went out. Wonderful gathering. Thanks everybody that turned up, and thank you guys for the great work. They showed a film called Sinners. I don't know if you've seen that film. And I got to tell you, let me tell you something. The title was if you come to the evening, dust off all your wide brim fedoras, your double-breasted suits, ladies dressed in gowns. They came looking fantastic. I've got to say, the lads, we kind of let the ladies down a little bit. I had mine, but when it rains, I don't want to wear suit rains when I walk in there and I can't dry it up in the shore. You know what I mean? That's not an excuse, but I got to tell you, the ladies made an effort, and it was a wonderful gathering. So we watched the film Sinners, and I was helping myself. We'll talk about this. Do you know when you used to watch horror movies? You go back to bed and suddenly start playing in your mind. I'm one of those people. Certain people walked out. They couldn't. It wasn't a horror movie. It was a good film. I'm not going to give much more information. It's called Sinners. And the audience loved it so very, very much. Then afterwards, there was an event just in the same building downstairs. So Soul Scene, in conjunction with Boutique Soul, gave us an evening where you didn't have to come out and drive elsewhere. It was all under one roof. So we all went downstairs, met people we haven't seen for ages, and we jammed. Music was fantastic. The Boutique crew, they are doing some wonderful things. And you guys are missing out. You're missing out. So listen, log on to Luton Urban Radio, of course, www.lurlive.com. You'll be able to find out forthcoming events. It was stupendous. When I got my car, go and drive home, I went, do you know what? Where do you ever go to an event? You watch a movie upstairs? Enjoy a black movie, of course it was. Brilliant movie. And then you go downstairs, have a little drink, watch people. I watched Bob Baker pull up some steps. Hey, some steps. I got to tell you, what a wonderful evening. So let me just say to the crew, Richie, thank you for what you're doing. We will continue to support you. All right. So you can log on to the ops. They've got another event coming up on the 22nd of November. I'm going to read that later on shortly. But you know what? It's nice seeing people coming together, enjoy the evening. DJ Raf was there enjoying. And I'm trying to get him on the phone right now. I want to talk to him because his perspective was absolutely unbelievable. The man is out there in his crutches. I said, Papa, you ain't going to do roller skate. You're not going to break down through them crutches. But he was there boogieing, man. What a nice evening. So let me just say finally, as a community, we've got to support each other. Regardless what's happening, events. We'll be reading out some forthcoming events right here in Lucy Farm in conjunction with the Hurricane Melissa as well. Great people doing some great things up there, and you yourself too. So let me just conclude to say a fantastic evening, guys. Enjoyed it. We look forward to some more forthcoming events. 0708 07908 974 543. Solo Super Saturday here, Lady T. Yeah, Solo on Sunday tomorrow evening, by the way, from 8 until 10. I'll be reading out, of course, forthcoming events. Right after me today, from midday at 12 until 2, I believe we have Neve and Paul. Neve and Paul from Generation Show. From 2 to 4, DJ Laxi, he was up there yesterday stepping it up, looking well, young man, looking well. And DJ Laxi will be on this afternoon, DJ Laxi with the Laxi Sessions show from 2 to 4. 4 to 6 today, we've got Afrobeats and much more. Special guests, I'm not too sure. But 6 to 8 now, weekend is different right here. Luton Urban Radio, we've got Love Lights, Soul Movement Show. Get you ready for the weekend. That's tonight, 6 to 8. And then 8 until 10, DJ Dolphin with the Caribbean show. And then 10 to midnight, the old Higuna himself, Ricky Ninja. He was up there stepping up as well. Man can move, Wonderful. We'll give you a rundown of what's happening the whole rest of the weekend. But Luton Urban Radio on a super Saturday. Good morning going out to Gloria, logged on this morning with your family. Shout goes out to Eve as well. Of course, Erica logged in. A very good morning to you. Can we squeeze one more?
Luton Urban Radio, The Pulse.
Special, divine, whoa, yeah. I said to treat her like a queen, don't take her for granted. Love is what every woman needs, always keep it real. Don't disrespect them, love is what every woman needs, so treat her like a queen. Natalia, tell me you mistreat her and a beat her, mash her up, defeat her, telling lies and deceive her. When she left is when you need her, when you left is when you breed her. All those lies still mislead her. Every king with a woman needs to treat her like a queen. Don't take her for granted, love is what every woman needs, always keep it real. Don't disrespect them, love is what every woman needs, so treat her like a queen. I said to treat her like a queen. Don't take her for granted, love is what every woman needs, always keep it real. Don't disrespect them, love is what every woman needs, so treat her like a queen. Woman, listen to your heart and what it's telling you. Empress, don't you listen to the lies it's telling you. Make sure that you lie and always see the best in you. Woman, you're divine and the Almighty blessing you.
Live.co.uk. Saturday, the 27th of December 2025. Love Light presents the Day After Party to be held at the newly refurbished Venue 360, 20 Gypsy Lane, Luton LU1 3JH from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Situated 10 minutes from Junction 10 off the M1. Featuring special guest DJ Fitzroy the Soul Survivor, Soul For Real featuring Eli Brown and Adapter, and Love Light Sound featuring Mark B, James Vuitton and Daddy Sherlock. Playing the best in soul, R&B, rares, soulful house and reggae. Limited early bird tickets are £10 from skiddle.com, £15 thereafter. Over 25s, dress code smart casual. For more info, call 07930 543 290 or contact us on Instagram at lovelight_UK or via Facebook at lovelightcrew_love.
Hey, how you doing? It's Lady Empress. Why don't you tune into Luton Urban Radio each and every Sunday from midday to 2 p.m. for some spectacular soul. Expect to hear soul music from the past and present, not missing out on those forgotten tunes, plus some delectable soul yet to be discovered. Spectacular soul is classic soul, rare grooves, jazz flavors, neo, British soul, it's all spectacular soul. You can listen to Luton Urban Radio on www.lurlive.com, Luton Urban Radio on the TuneIn app, and search for Luton Urban Radio on Mixcloud, and please don't forget Alexa. Tune in to Luton Urban Radio 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and for some more spectacular soul every Sunday, midday to 2 p.m.
Tune in to Ricky Ninja each and every Monday night. From 10 to 12, we have been giving you the romantic lovers. We go right back in time, featuring all the sweetest, sexy song. Right back in time. Power to the community, Luton Urban Radio.
I say Philly people business. Yeah. Admiralty about this, otherwise known as Mr. Reality. Right, you know me, I big up LUR Live. Boom. What me say? LURlive.co.uk.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Greg H. I'd like to invite y'all to tune in and listening to Jams Hour Mix, blazing the best hip-hop, R&B, reggae, soca, and more, right here on Luton Urban Radio.
Luton Urban Radio.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, Lenny T saying a good morning to you. We've got 25 minutes to go to 12 o'clock. Right after me, Neve and Paul Generation Show from 12 o'clock.
Some wonderful things. And now I'm paying. Yes. Right into some so-called good company. Oh, while I was straying, yeah. I thought it was a greener field. For a moment it seemed so real. So I gave it everything that I had. Never thought it would have made me sad. Now I'm mad. I'm longing to come back home. It's been such a rough time all alone. And now I'm hurting inside, but I can't let this feeling break my stride. I'm longing to come back home. It's been such a rough time all alone. And now I'm hurting inside. Oh, this I promise from my heart, that I won't let nothing keep us apart. Removing all doubts and fears. Oh, I want this life for us, me and you to share. I thought it was a greener field. For a moment it seemed so real. So I gave it everything that I had. Never thought it would have made me sad. come back home. It's been such a rough time all alone, and now I'm hurting inside, but I can't let this feeling break my stride. I'm longing to come back home. It's been such a rough time all alone, and now I'm hurting inside, but I can't let this feeling.
2, 1. Luton Urban Radio, The Pulse.
People say that you are weak. Yes, they say that you will fail. Many say the darnest things, but you really shouldn't care. Cause you're in it with your heart. You will always play your part. We will fight to win it and stay strong to build it. We'll shine just like a star. We can be the ones to make the change. We can just give yourself a chance. We can.
Thank you very much for the messages on the social media coming up through.
Make a start.
We're working together right here, of course, bringing the community right here on Luton Urban Radio. And of course, for those who are doing great things, well done. God bless you. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yet they never stop.
Supporting one another is essential. That's a cause. Cohesion is what we're talking about right here.
To who you are. You wanna eyeglass now go par. You never sit down on a corner and I smoke marijuana nor a trifle like cigar. We can be the ones to make a change. We can just give yourself a chance. We can be the ones to make a start. We can just do it with your heart. Don't make nobody play around. Take your fin, no come around. Keep your head up. My youth, hold your ground. Them never know you when you broke. When you succeed, them say you love. Now them fed up. Cause at the same place, them stuck. Just continue with the plan. Christ and salvation. You'll be firm and you stand. Keep the words in your heart. Cause you believe it from the start.
Definitely, of course, talking about forthcoming event. A fundraising concert taking place on 30th of November. This event, of course, is held at Lucy Farm Learning Centre. There'll be live performances. It's Luton, Jamaica, of course, fundraising concert taking place on the 30th of November. Donate any amount of money. Donate canned goods with a long shelf life. Share our cause with your network. Volunteer your talent, time, or skill. Be a part of the change today. Now, those who listen to the show on a Thursday evening, 7 to 9, we had the pleasure of Amira and Kashima, young ladies, helping putting this cause together because of the Hurricane Melissa. So, Luton, Jamaica, event taking place November the 30th, right here at Lucy Farm Learning Centre. Live performances, of course, to be confirmed. So, we are inviting you, if you want to find out more information. You can email Amira Michelle, Amira Michelle, A-M-I-R-A Michelle @gmail.com. Email to find out more information. The event itself starts from 5 p.m. until 10, and there'll be an after party later on. So raising funds, raising money, donating food, goods, and such for the fundraising concerts, Luton, Jamaica. 30th of November, we'll be giving you more information.
2, 1.
You never know the use of, well, till the water runs dry. Hey, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. The sun's out, but it's not shining for me. It's like I'm losing my way. Days gone by, we're not talking. Constantly I'm calling, but I get no answers all day. Without you in my world, I'm so lost, 'cause you're gone. And now I'm here with a life that's find happy. Happy has gone so far away.
Big shout going out to Chantel with a message. Say thank you, Pastor, for giving us comforting words.
Hopeless has become my...
She goes to say the black family is important. For those who are listening, build your kids up for the future. They'll be taking over. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you very much indeed. So reach out to each and everyone. Luton Urban Radio, of course, a radio station with a difference. Great music coming up, great presenters, DJs, and some fabulous, fabulous guests. Listening up to some wonderful changes taking place as well. So you too could be part of that. So if you have a forthcoming event, you want to grow and advertise your business locally or regionally, maybe a message to share for the community. Perhaps you've got a podcast, maybe you like to play the music. You can call us right here, 079-089-74543. Or you can email us info@lurlive.com and we'll put you through the appropriate channels. So time is running out now. Time is running out. Let me see if I can leak just one more tune right here. And we'll move on some cracking music and tell you what's happening over the weekend right here.
Hard-working people, Jamaican people, some don't know what it feels like. We are work from 6 in the morning straight up to midnight. Working midnight. I'm here to tell you, you think it's easy for barbers stand up in the shop all day and nothing like one. You think it's easy for farmers stay up in the sun all day, upload the farm. It no easy being a vendor nor a taxi man. No, you think it's easy for stand up and watch you use a cry for food for yam. But our feels it knows it. We are feeling from we little and a grow. Our feels it knows it. Sometimes we feel like we let go. Our feels it knows it. We are feeling from we little and a grow. Our feels it knows it. Only Jah know.
It not easy for ear just a open at the shop all day and nothing a go on. It not easy for eagle lock down in the marketplace and can't sell a can. Manicurists rent them both and the ladies now do them nails. No, street vendors now the boiling sun and them now make no sale.
So I won't feel it, knows it. We are feeling from a little and a grow.
Big up the big man Trainer, I love you, man. Big up Trainer, I tell ya. Setting the standards of Luton Urban Radio. Thank you very much, sir, for your sacrifices. We are here because of you. And of course, their management taking it to a different level. Big up, of course, Empress. The big man himself, Wayne One. The big man, Carl. Of course, you look good yesterday, young man. How you managed to look so good?
No matter how it's
clean shaven.
hustle and the fighting.
And I love my LUR team, of course. I love you so much. But importantly, the listeners, we thank you so much for your support.
So I won't feel it, knows it. We are feeling from a little and a grow.
You're here. Now, of course, if you need any help or guidance, you want to talk to somebody who can listen, you can talk about anything that's troubling you. We're here if you need us. That's the Samaritans.org. Thank you very much. So whoever you are, whatever you're going through, we're here to listen. So log on to, if you can, Samaritans, Samaritans.org. Thank you very much for sharing. What happens there is a volunteer will answer you. No judgment, no pressure. Let it all out. Talk to them, because there are some people, do you know what I mean? You can feel comfortable talking to your family, loved ones as such, but you find greater satisfaction to talk to somebody afar. Do you know what I mean? You release, you lay out, you know? So, Ralph, I've got to say thank you very much for talking to me. And the question was, how many games have Liverpool lost, mate?
Only Jah know. Yes, I hope.
This one going on to the big man himself. 15 minutes top aisle, 12 o'clock Saturday morning. We had to call this back again. DJ Ralph, this guy.
We done what? We just done what? We
back done wet. We out of breath, we pelting ways and we can't done yet. We can't done yet, no, we can't done yet.
Put the crutches down, mate.
We dripping sweat, we drinks in the air.
I think Liverpool need you, mate.
The next rounds, everything done set. The sun not out, so we can't done yet.
He's never been to Liverpool.
They say
he's a Lutonian. I don't understand this, brother.
I tell them that they will be called.
Go on, nephew.
Second, but in the hearts of number one, the people's champion, the people's champion. So when people hear AI, no Benja is the eye, all hands in the AI, all drinks in the sky.
Oh, God, there's Gooners coming on top of the league. Yeah, 4 points, mate.
People call him Benjamin.
He ain't gonna win the league.
So the water tune again.
Come on, you Spurs! Let's go!
We just done wet, we back done wet, we out of breath, we pelting ways and we can't done yet. We can't done yet, no, we can't done yet. We face done wet, we dripping sweat, we drinks in the air, so the place done wet. Call our next rounds, everything done set. The sun not out, so we can't done yet, we can't done yet. They say, enjoy not doing it again. I tell them that they will be calling out my name. Yes, on paper I'm second, but in the hearts I'm number one. The people's champion, the people's champion. So when people hear AI, no Benja is the eye. All hands in the AI, all drinks in the sky. Cause the fans them love me, and the show that love.
Big up to the man called Benji logged in. He says, Lenny, what a fitting track. People's champions, that. What are you talking about? What? Chris Eubank and Conor Ben.
So the
what kind of fight is that tonight, eh? Money, innit? Money.
Body don't know it, face don't know it, back don't know it. We out of breath, we pelting ways and we can't done yet. We can't done yet, no, we can't done yet. We face done wet, we dripping sweat, we drinks in the air, so the place done wet. Call our next rounds, everything done set. The sun not out, so we can't done yet. We can't done yet. They say, Benjamin just don't have enough. I tell them that I only do this out of love. Cause I love my country bad. I represent for the soca hard. Every year for the carnival. Enjoy on the scene. When people throw a party, so they don't have to study. Well, who is that somebody to come and bash it up? Everybody know that it is my duty, and you just have to call me, and we go mash up the place. We give people them say,
Luton Urban Radio, the Pulse.
Definitely 3-0 reading my tire. Luton Urban Radio, Saturday morning. Reaching out to you wherever you are. Let's go!
For the gift of soca, I give thanks all this time. They say we can't cross over. So that I'm deaf and blind. This is my duty.
Come on.
Defend this art form and be part of this beauty. Yeah. I give thanks and praise every day.
You hear that?
For the gift of music.
You're gonna pull that up, son. You're gonna pull that up again, fella. You're gonna pull that up again. You know what I mean? 07908974543. 11 minutes ago, top out 12 o'clock. Lord, big up yourself. Saturday morning.
For the gift of soca, I give thanks all this time. They say we can't cross over. So that I'm deaf and blind. This is my duty. To defend this art form and be part of this beauty. Yeah. I give thanks and praise every day of my life for the gift of music. It's like a sword in my hand given down by God, and me know how to use it. Some beat them, abuse it. Tie it up and confuse it. Give it back to Almighty, but him refuse it. I could dream about bikes and me back have to careful of what I do. Cause half a soca is a house where me build and my family them be mine too. Every country and every district we go to and every territory where we fly to. It's like a BMX, this sit down pan. Y'all in the right room. Let's go. For the gift of soca, I give thanks all this time. They say we can't cross over. So that I'm deaf and blind. This is my duty. To defend this art form and be part of this beauty. Yeah. Hey, them say soca music will never see the Grammy abroad. I don't really care about that. We was here before the Grammy Award. So I don't need no foreign entity to validate my identity.
You hear?
I could talk this thing with intensity. Me know the
Lyrics, man.
Hey, Lord.
Don't need no foreign identity to validate my. Oh, do you know what? These guys can write.
We have to
lyrics.
Kill it. Alright, Lord. We must defend this. Who send this? And the Almighty God.
Don't forget tonight, 8 to 10, DJ Dolphina. Caribbean Connection, he'll be on this, I tell ya.
But I have to be careful of what I do. Cause half of soca is a house where me build and my family them me mind too. Every country and every district we go to and every territory where me fly to. Hey, it's like a BMX we sit down pan. Y'all in the right room. For the gift of soca. I give thanks all this time. This we can cross over.
So this weekend, tomorrow morning, 6 to 8, crossover show, DJ, of course, some gospel music on 6 to 8 Sunday morning, 8 to 10, the big man himself, DJ Rafa.
We can't run from it.
Sunday's finest, 10 to midday.
Come from it.
Cherry One Seed, Keep Back Show. Good morning, young man. How you doing?
All right. I said that.
And of course, midday until 2 o'clock. The ever, I've got to say, Lady Empress.
Just push over. This thing went all
Spectacular soul on a Sunday, 12 until midday at 2 o'clock.
Like
then of course 2 to 4, we've got the big fella himself, Trainer.
Just like a home
reggae Sundays tomorrow.
Now I can dream about trucks and planes for me up.
4 to 6 is your Sunday roast.
Cause half a soca is a house where me build and my family them me mind too. Every
roast chicken, roast lamb, beef,
fly to.
Or if you eat that,
like a BMX.
6 to 8, Andy D, producer B. Then myself, Lenny T, tomorrow, Soul on Sunday, 8 to 10.
Can't cross over.
Rounding off with the big fella himself, Countryman.
This is my duty. This is my job. To defend this art form.
And of course, you can listen back to some of these shows. Of course, log on to www.lurlive.com.
Double M.
I could do the bottle of
a buckle of spoon and I begin the dance. My head done gone, so I feel into chant.
You got to play me now, come on.
You don't need to whine on me in the party. I'm already drunk. One thing I need inside of the fete. Give me a bottle of rum. I love me rum and me rum it love me. I'm totally drunk. My baby never cheat on me yet. Give me a bottle of rum. Cause I'm drinking whole night and I'm whining, head nice and I'm only smiling, baby. With a bottle of rum. See I'm drinking, just check me out, whining. I catch it all night, I'm smiling, baby. Give me a bottle of rum. Hey, signal the bartender, cause I'm ready to put down my order. And I'm ready to bunk for behavior. No, you don't have to want me. You can take your wrongs through the party. And if you bounce up the army, baby, don't be surprised if they're looking for me. You're coasting all day, eh. Well, I's a man, I don't play, eh. You used to be my baby. Tonight, I need you to know. You ask if my love is true, and thought I said I love you. But girl, I said you. And a bottle of rum.
Good morning, gang. At the Jenny Lyons, employability consultants. So if you're looking for wonderful cover letters or optimize your profile, interview preparations or coaching and mentoring, log on to www.workyourthing.com. Jenny Lyons, employability consultant. Good morning, my love.
Drinking, just check me out, whining. I catch it all night, I'm smiling, baby. I'm intoxicated, and my speech getting sorry. I say my speech getting complicated, but my driver done designated, so I'm on the road to get wasted. So back overrated.
Sometimes you get that and your speech gets a little bit, you know what I mean?
Luton Urban Radio. The
oh, let's go. If you can finish the tune, finish the weekend. Gonna finish up the segment with this particular rhythm. Some of us getting in about early hours of the morning.
You're watching how I'm walking up my waist.
Hey.
My body good, you wanna bet me for a pace. You wanna hold me down and
Luton Urban Radio weekend will never be the same.
I want you, and I could tell you want me to. I feel you, I could feel your love and push you. I feel you. Just say you want me to. You need to do your wind up on me.
Hey, let's go. Mr. B, thank you very much for kicking off this morning. Breakfast Splendor, 8 until 10 every Saturday morning.
Just like this, I like it like this. Just
The Mix and Blend Show. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you.
I like it like this, just like this. I like it like this.
You like it?
Like this. I like it like this. I like it like this. It feels so good. So good to know you love it too. I feel I go keep you. Nobody ever made me feel like this. No, maybe but I swear. The way you wind up on me, the way you push up on me, the way you twist up on me, I can tell that you want me.
So tell your friends, tell your neighbors,
Push back and
follow us on the social media. Look for search Luton Urban Radio. You can listen to us 24/7.
like this, just like this.
Tell Alexa, hey,
I like it like this.
if you got Alexa,
I like it like this.
www.lurlive.com 07908974543.
I like it like this. I want
We definitely want you on a Saturday. We want you 24/7, should I say.
I feel
So I guess I've done my talking for the weekend now, because I'm going back home now and surrounded by these lovely ladies. Can't get a word. Can't get a word. Thank you so very much. Stay blessed. Have a good weekend. Have a good day, should I say. Love you too. See you tomorrow evening. Okay, 8 until 10.
She bubbling up in front of me. She walking up right in front of me. Whining like she was somebody to deal with. She gets. She push right back on it and broke out on it. Murder, she start pile up on it. She have me down and have me busy. So don't bother me right now. Can't talk to me right now. I'm in the middle of something. In the middle of something. Don't call me on the phone. Just please leave me alone. I'm in the middle of something. In the middle of something. Oh God. Right up in there. Deep down in there. Busy in there. In the middle of a thing there. In there. Right up in there. Deep down in there. Busy in there. In the middle of a thing there. She look good, sweet man, cute face, nice bam bam. She have a man, a bad man. But let me tell her this, I don't give a damn, because when she whine, and she bend over, goddamn, she bubbling like a champion. I pull up behind, she give me the action. So don't bother me right now, can't talk to me right now. I'm in the middle of something, in the middle of something. Don't call me on the phone, just please leave me alone.
So I'm saying, don't bother me right now, because I'm in the middle of something. Lenny T is about to go. Love you so much. Keep it locked. We thank you for your support. God bless you.
Bring all your friend them. Everybody drinking.